72 nations are expected to jostle for honors as the Commonwealth Games starts tonight. Well, the opening ceremony will be starting at the Alexander Stadium in Birmingham City, in England. Welcome you on the show, 360 Sports on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. We'll be looking at that for story, talking about the opening ceremony. 2022 Commonwealth Games begins in Birmingham. Well, they'll be having 20 sporting events, 72 nations expected anyway, and you have about 5,054 athletes are expected to jostle for honors in this year edition that will be starting precisely from tonight. That will be the opening ceremony, and the game will start where they will compete till August 8th in 20 sporting events. Nigeria will be competing in 9 sports. Has to do with athletics, boxing, table tennis, not forgetting weightlifting and wrestling, and also para-athletes, powerlifting, and also para-table tennis. 9 sports for Nigeria. Team Nigeria are already there. They are ready to compete. And also not forgetting the fact that a lot of Nigerians will be defending their titles. Joining me to talk sport is Jide Olushola. Good to have you.
Yeah, good morning, Nigerians. Good to be here again.
Well, the Commonwealth Games is here, and we just have to talk about it because we have our own contingent there. The Team Nigeria, right now, they are rearing to go. They want to defend some of the title they won last time in 2018 at the Gold Coast in Australia. And right now, I love the fact that it's starting, finally is here.
Yes, yeah, it's been what we have been waiting for since let the Commonwealth Games start. I know it's a beautiful tournament or competition whereby, like you said, 17 nations will come together and, of course, fight for honors. And we have our own team, Nigeria, like what's the to Amusan, she's going to defend her title. Hopefully, she gets to, all eyes be on her this time around, being a world champion right now. So I'm sure she'll defend her title when the athletics start. In fact, to me, athletics is the main. Is the driving point of this Commonwealth, because that's what people love to see: the fastest runner, the long runners, and everything. Yet not taking away the fact that boxing and other sports are also there, but athletics seems to be the #1 event that people always watch out for, large crowd and everything. So it's glad that I'm glad that by this evening the
opening ceremony will start,
and we'll see what happens in the next. How many weeks? About 3 weeks or so, thereabouts.
Well, from the way it is, it's going to be kind of glitz and glamour there over there tonight at the Alexandra Stadium in Birmingham City. And you love the fact that Nigerians are there. We have a lot of Nigerians that will be supporting Team Nigeria.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You have so many countries expected, as they said, 72 nations are expected. We have our own flag bearers. We have our own captains in the person of Blessing Oborodudu is one of our captains. And also not forgetting the another captain that we have, Inamdi Innocent. And for the flag bearer, we have Oluwafemi Folashade, a powerlifter, and also not forgetting Chinerem Prosper. Those are our flag bearers for this competition. They will be trying to do something wonderful here.
I really like the fact that Blessing Odudu was picked as the
captain, one of the captains.
One of the captains. Of course, she is, shall I say, a legend. And she has been the
defending champion.
Defending champion as well too. She narrowly missed out, recently in the Olympics and everything. But then she's I think she will lead the team Nigeria very well, and to ensure that Nigeria are able to perform better than we did the last time. And with the momentum right now, with the way these athletes are gingered, I think that they are gingered. So Amusan is the leading light now. So I'm sure now she's going to motivate them, or rather our victory will motivate them to see how they can also etch their names in gold for Nigeria, to become world champion or even record breakers as well too. So I think the girls and brothers in Nigeria are really gingered. They're really prepared for these Commonwealth Games, and I believe and I hope that probably we'll see more tears when the national team
it should be tears of joy anyway. Tears of joy. Well, we've been talking concerning the Birmingham Games, the Commonwealth Games, where all the nations that were formerly under the British Empire comes together to compete in sport. 20 sporting events they will be competing for right now. Now they will be having about 5,054 athletes fighting for honors there in that competition. We have Nigerians who are actually defending champions. They will also be fighting there. But tonight is the night where the opening ceremony will be coming up. It's going to be a colorful one because the British government are really doing one wonderfully to make sure this is a very colorful event, and they will make sure all the attendees have something to remember concerning the opening ceremony at the Alexander Stadium in Birmingham City. Like I said earlier, 20 event where Nigeria will be competing in 9 of this sporting event, and we hope that Nigeria will actually come back with more medals this time around, gold medals. We won 9 gold medals, 9 silver last time in 2018 at the Gold Coast, and we want to improve on that. Now let's look at, still talking about the Commonwealth Games, let's look at the Team Nigeria, where Amusan, Brume, and others are ready to defend titles at Commonwealth Games. They want to make sure they defend their title. Oborodudu is a wrestler. She wants to defend gold, not forgetting Amusan, also Brume in long jump, hurdles, and not forgetting Oduanyo Adekoroye in wrestling also. They will be competing to make sure they see at making sure gold is also at the Lord of Nigeria. Good one there. As we look at this Nigeria athlete, we have about 94 of them. 94 Nigerian athletes are here now, as it's being called Team Nigeria. 94 of them are competing in 9 sporting events. As I mentioned earlier, we have 3 para sports, para athletics, para table tennis, and para powerlifting. That's our strength.
That's where we get the last Commonwealth. Bulk of our gold medals came from the para powerlifting, because those ladies and men, they have all their energies on their shoulders and they carried all the weights. So okay, so our athletes now, I believe, like I said earlier, they're going to do very well, and not take away the fact that our previous medals came from the para. I will not call them disabled anyway. They are able, but in a special way. That's where we got the bulk of our medals last time. But like I said earlier, with Amusan, it's a Brume now, brimming with so much confidence. And of course, with a blessing as well. So, like I said, we narrowly missed the gold
at the
Olympics. I'm sure right now she wants to make an amendment. She wants to make an amendment to ensure that what happened the last time in the Olympics does not repeat itself again. Just by a few seconds or so there about that, or no, 10 seconds. So probably she will avoid such error that happened the last time. Like they said, we grow better from our mistakes. So I'm sure she has learned from that mistakes and everything. So, but with the girls now, and we see the love, the friendship between Brume and Amusan. Even when Amusan broke the record in Oregon, we saw how ecstatic Brume was, because victory for one is victory for all. And she got her own silver medal as well. So it's when there's love within the team, the camp, of course, and there's the motivation. And I also want to maybe I should just thank the ministry now for even at least, and the NOC in particular, for ensuring that these girls, these athletes, rather, I don't know, I'm saying girls anyway, because the girls are the ones doing better than the men, so to say right now. But Team Nigeria, they've gotten them in camp. We have not heard anything about no money or anything. At least that adopted an athletes program by the ministry. At least we have seen some state governors picking up some athletes to ensure that by Jebanko, to ensure that these girls, these athletes go into these Commonwealth Games without saying, I'm broke, there's no money, no.
But the fact is, at times, it's always as quiet as this. It's only later you begin to hear that there are issues. If you remember the Olympics, before they went to the Olympics, it was quiet. Everything seems to be going so well until they go there and we discover that it was just a jersey per athlete. Later, you look at the WAFCON that just got concluded, where our ladies went quietly also. Nobody was hearing any issue of not being paid. It was later we discovered that they were not being given their dues.
Yes. That's as at now. At least there is no noise, and I believe that
the noise should just remain quiet like that till they end it.
I would not expect the ministry to be dragged again. I'm sure the minister must have
learned some lessons from all this.
If this happens, it's going to tarnish his image. That talk guy that's already on that is one of the worst ministers now might not be amplified. So I want to believe that he's going to avoid anything that will ensure that his name is dragged in the mud again this time around. And with the corporate individuals and the scholarship and everything, the funds, I think these athletes are.
But I normally look at something. I know that yes, whoever is going to be blamed is going to be the minister or the leadership. Yeah. But at times, people that need to do their job. If you remember, justice at the World Athletics in Oregon. Yeah. If you look at the jersey that we wore there, it was using Nigeria. But that's not even, yes, it was an error according to
Why would Nike
them.
do such an error?
But that error was too what? Very costly, too huge.
Why would Nike?
Because I was surprised that they were trying to shield it away by saying, okay, it was just a factory error. Agreed. Why didn't they make such error to other countries?
So,
that's one. That two, somebody needs to take their job. I'm sure there is someone in charge of kits for athletes.
Of course.
Why didn't the person check when they brought the sample? Oh, we printed your jersey or your running kit or thereabout. Check everything into toe and see that, okay, it's in order. The spelling, everything. It means if Nike has done the, what they call it now, factory error for not writing Nigeria and they wrote Nigeria, right? Then the person that's supposed to check also didn't bother to check. Because if that had been corrected from beginning, they could easily or quickly produce another set.
Yes, now it can be two-way thing because we don't know what the kit man saw. Probably when the kits got to him.
Maybe they wrote Nigeria, then the kit man doesn't know that there's a country called Nigeria. Come on, let's not be making excuses for all this.
No. What I was trying to say is that probably the kits came in late.
And then they forgot to rewrite the I.
And then the athletes were already about to run. I said, oh, okay, mistake.
Now, my point is this. Why is it coming late? Why all the rush all the time? Why can't somebody somewhere just do their job? Now, everybody will be putting the blame on the minister or the whoever. But there's somebody that will be assigned to do this job.
Everything still boils down to the head of the leadership.
Oh, my goodness.
So if the head of the leadership does not ensure that whoever is in charge of so and so thing does this thing right, yeah, of course, he will take the flak. That's just it. So if the kits man or the kits or whoever is in charge of the kits has failed to do his job, then the head of leadership should remove him and replace it on
somebody that is competent enough.
And if he still keeps the person on job, that means he is supporting the incompetence of that person. So that means so everything still boils down to the head of leadership, either the good, the bad, or the ugly. But that error by Nike was too costly. How could they spell Nigeria without the I? And I felt embarrassed when I saw the pictures online, you know. But of course, it did not matter any longer. The glory is taken back, though. I think Nigeria should sue Nike for that.
For that error.
Or redesign the contract that probably to get some money, you have to compensate us for this kind of
error.
Because it was not a good job from Nike, and I'm surprised that Nike made that kind of error. Well,
we've been talking concerning Team Nigeria contingent already. They are in Birmingham City. They will be participating at the opening ceremony coming up at the Alexander Stadium tonight. 72 nations, 20 sporting events finally here. They will be seeing best of the best action. Nigerians are there to defend their titles, medal hopeful Nigerians. And a lot of them are actually done it before. The likes of world record holder Tobiloba Amusan is there. We have Blessing Oborodudu, one of the captain, not forgetting Prosper Chinenem, and also we look at a lot of them. Powerlifters are there to win more gold for Nigeria. Not forgetting the likes of Oluwafemi Falashade, who right now is one of the flag bearers for Nigeria tonight at the opening ceremony. Colorful one, according to England. They want to make sure they host one of the best events tonight. We'll be expecting much firecrack from that particular event. I'll be coming up by 7 p.m. thereabout. Now we're talking football. Just yesterday, we broke the news that it's possible that Nigeria will be having a joint bid with Benin Republic concerning 2025 AFCON. But right now, CAF are saying, well, they dismissed that particular talk because Guinea 2025, the country that has been assigned, have not been removed from being the host of that competition. So they don't understand why Nigeria will be bidding for. After all, they have not relinquished that hosting right from Guinea. A lot of diplomatic issues here.
When I saw the news from, Pinnick said Nigeria will be co-hosting with Benin Republic. Okay, fine. Then when CAF also came out with that,
they have not.
Guinea is still the host.
Still the host.
So I was wondering, so who will say the truth? Of course, I'll go with CAF. Yeah, because CAF is a big authority than Pinnick. But I think, like you said, there's a diplomatic
misunderstanding there, kind of.
Maybe, I don't want to quote Pinnick, but maybe it wanted that probably Nigeria will try and be, because now football stakeholders are worried about the level of preparedness by getting to host the 2025 edition, because by now probably the stadiums are nowhere, no stadium yet, or the stadiums are in poor shape, and they're not seeing any effort from the Guinea government to revamp the stadium. Probably that's what they are looking at, because by now Guinea should have been preparing to build new stadiums, or to even revamp the existing ones to ensure that they are world standard. But it takes time to build a stadium, and before you know it now, 23, 2024, 2025 will come. And so probably the Pinnick said, okay, let's latch on this opportunity and see how Nigeria can bid for the hosting rights with the Benin Republic. But why would Nigeria be dragging, if it's true, why would Nigeria be dragging rights with the Benin Republic?
Maybe, at times, if you are coming up with a bid, you need to look at all the chances of you getting the bid. It's not as if we cannot host. We can't host alone. Well, like you said, you still understand why we'll be joining Benin Republic. Like, yes, we were talking about yesterday, and I'm like, okay, we have at least, if you, let's say 5 stadiums that can host this event in Nigeria, solid 5 stadiums that we can use.
We have Abuja, we have
Benin is there, we have Lagos, we have Uyo is there, and other ones,
even
Port Harcourt,
Kaduna
is there, and before you know it, even Bauchi, yes.
Stadium.
So Ibadan, Liberty
yeah,
Stadium. By the time you calculate all these stadiums, put it together, just put them in shape, and then we are able to go. But
why would not
maybe
that is actually true?
Due to some reasons, Benin Republic actually wanted to go for it, and they know that they might not get it. The best thing to do is to align with Nigeria.
They are strong. Politically, they're not stronger than Nigeria when it comes
No,
to...
it's not about Benin now. I think it has to do with the fact that they are considering so many reasons. Okay, if we host, we'll gain a lot of revenue from this. But for now, are we ready? Are we prepared to host in 2025?
Okay, I know that Benin Republic is like the 37th state of Nigeria. Even the president of Benin, I said it before, that Benin Republic is like the 37th state
of course.
Of Nigeria.
They are not even, if you look at it seriously, there are so many states that are bigger than Benin Republic.
So why would I find it ridiculous that would be, if that's actually
no, let's not, with all due respect to Benin Republic. I think it has to do with your chances, the affiliation, the friendship between the two countries. Okay, we agree we can do this. How many stadiums do you have? We have 4 on ground. We have 2. Everything 6. Let's join hands together. Let's prepare. Let's have something huge enough. If you look at the next World Cup that will come after Qatar, USA, Canada, Mexico, 3 nations. Are you telling me that US cannot host alone? After all, they did in 1994. Yeah. Are you telling me that Canada cannot host alone? Are you telling me that Mexico cannot host? They all can host alone. Yeah. But still, they felt, okay, the best thing to do, let's come together, and you can't beat when you have 2-3 hands working together than one. So that's why their bid was stronger, and they got that bid to host the next World Cup. So that's why Nigeria wants to do. I'm actually not their secretary, but at least that should be the...
No, I see that you're trying to probably defend the fact that Nigeria is trying to co-host, in quotes, if it's actually...
No, if you are looking at, are we not big enough to host? Is US, Canada, or Mexico, are they not big enough to host the World Cup alone?
Can
just answer that question first.
Hold on first. Can Benin Republic host the Nations Cup alone?
I'm not mentioning Benin Republic. I'm mentioning Nigeria. You mentioned Nigeria.
If US and Canada are dragging, these are 2 big countries.
3 of them.
Yes.
And they got it.
And there are 3 big countries.
And the 3 of them can actually host alone without others.
So can Benin Republic host alone?
It's Benin Republic, Nigeria.
Benin, that is just...
So the reason is just because you are looking at Benin, because they are actually a very small nation. But as you have good rapport with them, good bilateral relations, maybe that's why they have to carry them along.
Maybe they can just host 1 match there or 2 matches there, then win matches with Nigeria. But anyway, now that CAF has said no is a lie, the Benin Republic, Guinea will still host. So let's see.
But it's still open. I still believe that let's see what's going to happen, because right now, let's even see how prepared is the Guinea country we're talking about. Conakry.
They're not prepared. They are not prepared.
Automatically, anything can still happen.
Based on report I've read, that some stakeholders are not happy that Guinea is giving the host because of the level of preparedness by the country. They are not prepared to host. So let's see. We still have the end of the year.
Maybe CAF just felt, okay, we have not
Let's
assigned
give them
this, we have not assigned this, we have not declared this open. Maybe you guys are just trying to be faster than us, so let's draw you back.
And Pinnick, remember, is a very, very smart and intelligent
That could be a
politician.
political move,
So
right?
he could have also seen that, okay, probably the underground moves to strip Guinea of this, right? But Pinnick, let out the cat out of the bag on time. Okay, Nigeria wants to host. So that other countries will now withdraw. Probably he don't want to throw the bid open. Probably other countries now withdraw. But, okay, Nigeria wants to bid. Let's allow Nigeria bid for this right. But truly, is Nigeria ready to fund to host any Nations Cup right now?
That's just the question we are asking, because right now, let's even fix our football first before hosting any competition. We've been talking about CAF dismissed the idea of hosting riders to do with Nigeria and Benin Republic, while Guinea has been assigned 2025, although we're still waiting for the development concerning that particular story. Quickly, before we go, let's look at some story in the world of transfer, where Barcelona are in talk with Chelsea for a double deal for defenders. Well, they're still pursuing it, even though a lot of delay here and there. Cesar Azpilicueta and Marco Alonso, they want to move to Barcelona. Use Koundé, the man at the middle of the park. A lot of issues here and there. Now Barcelona almost signing him, and this is a very funny deal.
I don't know what Joan Laporta is doing right now, but most of these players he's signing, they are not registered yet. So they need to clear out some players to be able to register some of these players. Lewandowski, yes, is a Barcelona player, but he is not registered. So even if some players do not leave, Lewandowski will not even play in the La Liga at all until he's registered as. So I don't know what. Yes, Barca is broke, but what Joan Laporta is trying to do is trying to weed out some players and bring in some new players, expectedly. But the existing players do not want to leave. Especially
the one they owe. Those ones they owe, like De Jong.
Yes, they don't want to leave until whatever their contract is fulfilled. And that is going to cause a huge problem for Barcelona. Because these players, you have to register these players.
Okay, we just have to
now
quickly.
He's not bringing Marcos. He's trying to bring in Marcos Alonso and
Azpilicueta.
Spanish players. Maybe they want to revamp the whole Barcelona into a Spanish team all over again. But let's see how it pans out as the transfer season goes on.
Cristiano Ronaldo demands exit from Manchester United despite no deal from other clubs. Other clubs are saying we don't want to buy him. But right now, the man from Portugal is saying, yes, I still want to leave Manchester United because I want to play Champions League.
He should come to Nigeria now.
And play with Rivers United, Plateau United.
You play Champions League now.
But can they afford it? They can't pay.
But it's so shocking.
Even if he drops all his salary to 50,000 euro or pounds, can they pay?
No, they can't. They
can't. No team in Nigeria can pay his salary.
Ronaldo is a big star and he's Mr. Champions League.
Yes.
So he will find it. The only time he played Europa League was when in his first season with Sporting Lisbon. But the moment he moved to
Manchester United,
for the next 19 years thereabouts, he has been playing Champions League. So he finds it very, very odd
to go down.
He's a leading goal scorer in the Champions League and everything. So
and he wants to keep adding more tallies.
Because if he plays in Champions League, it is guaranteed that he will score. So he wants to increase that gap, before anything else. So he finds it very difficult, and I'm surprised that clubs are not interested. Maybe
age is personality. When it comes, it dominates everywhere. No other person, and that club will actually be distracted. Ronaldo is kind of a moving train. When it comes to your team, every other thing is suspended. So that's just the point.
I don't think it's about the age, because at least Zlatan is still playing.
How many Zlatans are playing at that age? How many Zlatan do we have?
Thiago Silva is
How many Thiago Silva? Well, I only mentioned 2. Well, we've been talking sports. Our time is really on. She didn't really want to say more, but well, we just have to run now. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Good one. Sport is always business and fitness, and we expect Team Nigeria to perform wonders over there in Birmingham as we wish them all the best. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.